Hello again. This is Tony with the Why the Simple Guy, talking to you, coming to you with S.S.P, Simple Success Principles. Why do I say S.S.P, Simple Success Principles? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you simple success principles that anybody can do. My granddaughter, she's 12 years old. When she was about 7 years old, she can even do these simple success principles. Why? Because all you're going to do is take one thing. The Bible says, this one thing I do. And you would take this one thing that you're going to do, and you're just going to do it every day until it becomes a habit, until it becomes a part of you. And then we're going to grow from that. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you some simple success principles to help you become the best reader that you can be. So I'm going to jump right into this chapter. It's going to be really short, and then we're going to talk about some things, right? But as always, ink pen, if you think it, ink it. And it has different multicolored ink pens. Why? Fun, fun, fun. Multicolored cards. Okay, different color cards, so you can write notes, or, write notes, take notes. I don't care if it's one thing that you wrote down, just write down. Write down one new word every day and practice that word and grow from there, and your vocabulary will grow. And if you learn one new word every day for 365 days, that's 365 new words that you will have learned. And so that's how powerful compounding effort is. Okay, highlighter. If you need a highlighter, get a highlighter. If you need water, get water, for your voice, and make it nice and clear, crystal clear. Glasses, if you need glasses. If you do not need glasses, it's okay. It's okay. I just happen to have these glasses. They're not prescription glasses. They're reading glasses. They bring the words out a little bit more, make them a little bit more clear for me to see, so I can be more effective in reading. And that's what I want for you. I want the words to be clear for you to see, so you can be a little bit more effective in reading. So let's jump into this chapter. Chapter 17. Woo, we're moving right along. Give yourself a high five and smile. Smile, because we are moving right along. Thank you. Thank you for tuning into each and every episode. It means a lot to me. So, learning to go for no. Okay, so he says, so you're really trying to tell me that your willingness to hear the word no made everything you're enjoying in your life right now? Let me make sure. Yeah. Possible, I asked? No, Eric, I'm not saying that at all. My willingness to hear no got me on the right track in my career, but it was my wantingness to fail that catapulted me to the top, he responded. Catapulted is one of those catapults that you whine, and then when you hit the switch, it shoots you way over. So that's a catapult. So basically he's saying it took me to the top. Okay. I read this in the book, but explain the difference to me again. Sure, a wantingness to fail means a person will tolerate just enough failure to get what they need from life and no more. A willingness, on the other hand, means a willingness to fail means a person will tolerate just enough failure to get what they need from life and no more. A wantingness, on the other hand, means you're not just tolerating the no's in your life, you're actually beginning to seek them. When you develop a true wantingness to fail, rejection starts being fun. Fun. I like that word, fun. Who in their right mind thinks rejection is fun? Rejection is awful, I argue. Says who? He shot back. Where is it written that rejection has to be awful? Why can't rejection be only slightly annoying or amusing, or for that matter, exciting or energizing? While we have absolutely no control over the actions of others, we do have total and complete control over how we react. Let me say that again. While we have absolutely no control over the actions of others, we do have total and complete control over how we act. What if we decided to make each no we received and every rejection we encountered something that empowered us? Instead of avoiding rejection, what if we made the decision to seek rejection instead of avoiding no, or perhaps simply tolerating it? What if we went out of our way to actually go for no? Now, this book is titled Go for No, and he's teaching you a principle, okay? A principle that, if applied over a period of time, will lead to success. And he is saying a lot of times what you have to do is you have to embrace the word no when it comes to your life. There's passive no's and there's active no's. And right now you're probably operating under a passive no that's saying, no, you can't read. No, you're not able to read that book. No, you're not able to read this book. No, you're not able to read that sign. No, you're not able to read directions on how to get where you need to go. But you know what? You have to embrace that and say, no, that's not who I am. This is who I am. And so there was a key. It says in this paragraph right here, I'm going to go back to it. He said, let's see. While we have absolutely no control over the actions of others, remember, I talked about the actions of others, right? We do have total and complete control over how we react. So just because a person says you're not able to read, right, that's the actions of others. But you can control how you react to that. And so that's what I had to do. I had to react to people that was coming up against me, telling me that it was impossible for me to get where I needed to go when it comes to reading. And I had to say, no, I can either accept that and embrace that as the truth, or I can say, no, that's not true. That's not who I am. I'm going to move forward. And this way I can read. Let's finish this video out like this. I can. Remember, I talked a couple episodes about being an I can person. I can read. I can learn. I can write. I can write books. I can write songs. I can be a doctor. I can be a lawyer. I can be a physicist. I can be an accountant. I can be the owner of a bank. I can be a bank teller. I can be anything that I choose to be. Right? Why? Because it's the answer is hidden right here. It says we have no control over what people say, but we do have control over how we react to what they say. And so just because you go for a job, a place of employment, and they say, no, we're not hiring you, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get hired. You just need to knock on enough doors and kick down enough doors in order for you to get where you need to go. And your conversation when you run across people should be when they say, hey, how you doing? You say, I'm doing great. What are you doing with yourself? I'm looking for a job. And not just any job. This is the job I'm looking for. This is the income I'm looking for. These are the hours that I want to work. These are the vacation days I would love to have. These are all these, right? This is the position that I want to hold. I can be an I can person. Because if you're an I can person, you can do anything. You can climb mountains. You can ride bikes for miles. You can do a triathlon. You can exercise and be healthy. You can read this book and many other hundreds of other books. But me, Tony with the Y, the simple guy, is saying start small, and then we're going to work our way big. You know, think big, like I said, but keep it short and simple. KISS. Keep it short and simple. You always use that acronyms. Take a deep breath and say, you know what? I'm thinking big because I want to read this book, but I'm going to keep it short and simple. Why? Line upon line, precept upon precept. What does that mean? The Bible always says that. But I said, what does that mean? It means each and every word that is in that paragraph, right, all the way till you get to the end of the paragraph, where the period is. All the commas and the question marks and the exclamation points and all those things that are in there. Line upon line, precept upon precept, each and every word. That's how Tony with the Y, the simple guy, was able to do what I do now. And so I'm passing this on to you because I want you to be a can-do person. I can do, right? And so I'm signing off right now because I'm getting excited. This is Tony with the Y, the simple guy, giving you a high five, patting yourself, patting you on the back, giving you a hand clap. Look, I'm going to give you a standing ovation. I will give you a standing ovation, but I'm gonna applaud you. I'm gonna applaud you for hanging in there with me every single episode so we can power through and move forward so you can be the best reader that you can be, so you can become the best leader that you can be. This is Tony with the Y, the simple guy, saying, dream big, but keep it simple. Why? Because you'll never be bigger than your dreams. Take care, take charge, talk with you later.